Hello, this is Victor here with a new battle report. This is the second game with the same list of Skavens, and this time I will play against Daemons. Just as a reminder, my Skaven list is made by a Warlock Engineer, 20 Clan Rats, Doom Will, Help It Abomination, and 3 Jezails. The list of the Daemons is composed by a Demon Prince of Nurgle, the Changeling, 3 Blood Crushers, 10 Horrors, and 20 Blood Letters. Sorry, 30 Blood Letters, so a big unit of Blood Letters. Let's go into deployment and a little bit explaining the rules of this scenario. So, yeah, the deployment, as you can see, is in diagonal, so this time we have to use the diagonal deployment. We have to be in, so you make a line in diagonal from one edge to the other, and you have to be at 9 inches of this diagonal, so 18 inches with the two armies, between the two armies. And then there are 4 objectives on the table that are the yellow dots, so I had imagined that the one on the top is behind the tower at the bottom. Each objective have 8 wounds, armor 4+, and you only hit them on force. You always hit on force. So it doesn't matter what is your skill, you always hit these things on force. If you destroy one of these objectives, you can shoot, you can assault, you can hit in close combat, you can overrun on that. So you can use the rules as if it's any other enemy unit. The only difference is you cannot hit in your opponent's turn because it's not your enemy, so you only can hit that on your turn. And if you kill this, it gives you 2 victory points. You also have victory points by killing banners. You get 1 victory point, and you get 1d3 victory points for killing enemy heroes. So now going to the deployment, as you can see, the Daemons deployed, making a line, going to the edge of the deployment zone. The blood letters are at the bottom of the, so they deploy a line with the blood letters in one side, the horrors in the middle, then the blood crushers, and the Demon Prince quite retired. So trying to go for one of the objectives. They will be marked with dices on the table. Here we see the other side, and there is one objective that is in the middle of this big cloud of blood letters, the unit of 30. On my side, I deployed this time more conservative. I put the Jezails there on one of the what's called this terrain pieces. The terrain they only give +1 cover, and that's all. And then I deployed my Doom Wheel to one of the sides to see if I go to destroy this objective in this side. The Changeling just appeared there, and yeah, and he just was deployed there. I cannot touch the Changeling until he's doing something like casting or attacking or something like that. So he has the upper hand, and there, yeah. My Warlock engineer is here behind the cloud of Clan Rats. So we go into turn 1. So in his turn 1, he moved the horrors a little bit to be in range of the shooting. He wants to start shooting to my Clan Rats. Then he moved the blood letters to attack one of the objectives. And the block crushers that you see next to the tower, I start moving from the other side and to straight my line. Here we see from the other side the movement of the blood letters. The Changeling, so yeah, in his hero phase, I have to move back. He tried to summon blood letters with the horrors, and he failed. And then he tried to summon also what's called this Plague Bears with the Changeling, and he also failed. So the Changeling now it's visible and everybody can attack him. So it's quite exposed in my left flank. And then the Demon Prince, yes, as you see at the back of the picture, is prepared to hit one of the objectives. Here we see what I was telling, the changeling just moving and running away from me. So he tried to cast a unit of plague bearers. I don't know why you want to risk in that way, because at the end you have some range. So I didn't get the strategy here. Just that no, the changeling is completely exposed. Then in my turn, I use the Jezzails to shoot to the changeling, and then I move the Doomwheel to be at 13, but as far as possible from the block crashers. I don't want to be crushed by the block crashers. I use my Skavens to protect the Dome and the Hell Pit Abomination. I don't want that the block crashers charge into my Hell Pit. And yeah, I start moving them into terrain, try to see if I can get some protection, but there is a too big unit to get protection there. And then I keep my Hell Pit Abomination next to one of the objectives, try to destroy the objective with the Hell Pit. I have to say that in his turn, he didn't manage to destroy any objective. I think he just did a couple of wounds to each of them, but not too serious. They are difficult to destroy. In my shooting phase, I did 2 wounds on the changeling. You see the mark, these tokens are meaning the 2 wounds I did with the Jezzails. So they shoot the 3 shots and I just did. And the zap of the Doomwheel just did nothing. Another picture, here explain the 2 wounds that I did with my Jezzails on the changeling. On the other side, I was very conservative. I didn't move. I tried to be away from my enemies. I don't want to risk the clan rats in an easy charge, and they completely outnumber me. So yeah, I keep. This time I learned the lesson from the previous battle, and I more calm playing, and just hit the token of the objective. I think I did 3, 4, 5 wounds. I don't remember. I didn't get any of the objective neither, so we still go 0-0 on victory point. Another picture from the other side. If I kill this changeling, is a D3 victory points for killing a hero. Here we see the changeling. Yeah. Sorry, some too many pictures from the same, and we go into the turn 2. So turn 2, the changeling keeps running away. He tried to summon again the plague bears, and he again failed. So he needs a 6, and I think he's rolling a 2, 5 or 4. So yeah, sometimes looks very easy to summon, but it's not that easy sometimes. In the other side, he put 10 more blood letters on game, so 40 blood letters in that side of the board. It's quite scary. And here we see the block crashers. Yeah, here is one. He decided, instead of threatening my line with the block crashers, he decided to move them back and help the Demon Prince in destroying the objective and getting the points of this objective. So this is giving me a lot of time to shoot down the changeling and do damage from distance. And then in my turn, I also summoned the 10 blood letters. I tried in the previous turn, and I think was unbind. I have to say here, you can unbind always the enemy, how it's called, the enemy spells. So you always can try to unbind, and you have to roll higher than them, and you don't need a sorcerer to unbind, or a wizard to unbind. So it's quite the magic is quite nerfed in these games in these rules. So you see there my blood letters I deploy them exactly at 9 inches from the horrors to see if I'm lucky with a long charge. Again, the view from this side. I shoot to the changeling, and I do 2 more wounds. Again, the zap did nothing, and I did some. I put my Doomwheel next to this objective to see if I can start making some damage to the objective, if I can pick this objective. But my first priority is try to kill this changeling, and looks like he's going to escape because I managed to do another 2 wounds with the Jezzails, but it's not good enough. So he's 1 wound alive. In this side, my charge with the bloodletters work, so I charge the horrors. I want them to stop shooting at my units, and yeah, and let's see how it goes. Here we have a picture, and yeah, an overview of the battlefield. And then in the close combat, I kill a bunch of horrors. I think he killed 1 or 2 of my bloodletters, and we stick in combat. So, but I don't care. If I lose these bloodletters, this time I summon them without any banner, just bloodletters and a champion. No musician, I don't have the miniature, and I don't want to use miniatures that I don't want to use abilities that I don't have the miniature for. And I decide not to use the banner this time. I don't want to give a easy point, because I use them just as a suicidal unit, just to go there and tight these horrors. I know that I'm going to be countercharged by I don't know how many bloodletters. So they're there just to try to slow down my enemy, and see if and see if then I can play I can move and safety my Helpit Abomination to an easy charge. So yeah, and this is the overall picture at the end of the turn 2, and we go into the turn 3. So Daemons go. You can see the Changeling keep running away. Again, fail in summoning the Plague Bears. And the horrors in the hero phase use the, how it's called this, the bolt. And the one that caused these 3 mortal wounds, and I think he did 2 mortal wounds to my bloodletters. So he killed 2 of my bloodletters, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, they don't have. They also shoot into my bloodletters. I think at the end, in total, he killed 1 or 2 more bloodletters between this spell and the shooting. And then the unit of bloodletters that was summoned by the horrors charged onto my unit. The other bloodletters is still there, trying to. You see that there is a circle around a dice. They are there trying to destroy this token, and it seems that they are not lucky, and it's not easy to destroy these tokens, and you get hooked there until well, you can disengage if you want, but he wanted to destroy to get these 2 points, so he's risking there, not moving against me, and just keeping the bloodletters to try to destroy the token. So we see there the big cloud of bloodletters around the token. And in that side, finally, between the Block Crashers and the Demon Prince, they destroy one of the objective, and he's getting 2 points. And yeah, here we have the picture from the other side. My Helpit, I think here it was still not destroyed, or the objective was only 1 point, but I will destroy this soon if it's not destroyed. And then there you see my bloodletters are surrounded. And I think at the end they survive. My bloodletters survive to all the attacks from the other bloodletters, and I did several. Yeah, the horrors are still alive too. So there are a big melee there with 1 unit of bloodletters and horrors against 1 unit of bloodletters alone. Here we see, I think I still have 3 or 4 bloodletters survive, and yeah, here I had I killed more horrors, but then when he rolled for the battle shock, he rolled a 1, so means that he recovered these 6 horrors, and he put back some horrors on the unit. And yeah, and here is what I was saying, he destroyed the objective, points for him. More pictures at the end of the turn 2 of the turn 3 of the Demons. Now we go into the combat, into the turn for the Skavens. In my hero phase, I cast Mystic Shield on the Clan Rats. It's not here, but I just explained, and I give all the turn I give into my Clan Rats. All the turns I give to my clan rats immune to battle shock. So I try to keep my clan rats alive. In that side, I move the Doom Wheel to be at 13 inches from from the changeling, and yeah, and the zap kill the changeling. So in that side, the clan rats move to charge, to counter charge the bloodletters. I think it's time now to go there in the melee. See if I can do more damage. I give them, as I explained before, Mystic Shield, and then I move my engine here to be not to be an easy charge. I don't want him to be charged by the bloodletters. This is why I move him to the side. I want to give free way to the Hellpit Abomination to be able to go against the melee. So if they counterattack my clan rats, then I will move the Hellpit Abomination and counterattack the unit of bloodletters. And I try to keep my in Warlock Engineer close enough to give immunity to Battle Shock to my Skavens. If not, they will run away like rats. Here another point, the blue dice is showing me that they have a Mystic Shield. Okay. And yeah, in that side, just explain that I kill the Changeling. This is one thing I had to do. I had to move my Jezzails because in case the Zap Cannon was not able to kill the Changeling, at least I wanted my Jezzails to be in range in case I need more shooting. At the end, this was not needed, and I shoot to the objective. I don't remember if I did something, but the objective is still have about 6 wounds there or something like that, because I didn't dedicate. You have to dedicate resources to kill one of these objectives. Are quite tough to destroy. Yeah, and then I assault with the clan rats on the bloodletters, and they completely kill them. So I was surprised. Yeah, I guess I hit better than average because I think they killed them all in one turn. Maybe I used my bloodletters also to attack his bloodletters at this time. I don't remember, but I kill all the bloodletters in just one round of combat. Here you see, and then the pink horrors are also again and quite damaged. So yeah, this is the end of the turn, my turn 3. Here we see more overview of the battlefield, and we go into the turn 4. And remember that the bloodletters of my opponent didn't destroy the objective yet. So turn 4. Yeah. I think that this moment he managed to destroy the objective, and he gave immunity. Yeah, he used the same to give immunity to the battle shock to the block crashers. I don't think it's needed because you cannot kill block crashers by no, what I'm thinking. I guess they have bravery 10, so you don't need to do that. But they don't. He didn't have more command orders to. And yeah, here we went very fast. Sorry that I went very fast. I missed some pictures. So he assault in the with the Demon Prince and the Block Crashers. They assault the Doomwheel, but they didn't kill the Doomwheel, so they get stuck in combat with the Doomwheel. I didn't disengage with my Doomwheel. I stay in combat, try to see if I can kill the Block Crashers, and at the end I kill one of the Block Crashers. On this side, at the end I decide to move. He extend a lot the line of bloodletters, so he put the bloodletters just in front of my Hellpit at the end. So I guess he wanted to block my Hellpit from going there in the combat. So I just decide to move my Hellpit and assault, and yeah, you see there are 2 or 3 bloodletters next to my Hellpit, and the rest far away. So yeah, the unit completely break the coherency, but they still they are engaged with the objective and the Hellpit. This is one of the weird things that can happen, because you can take the casualties where you want from the unit. But the Hellpit really did huge damage on the bloodletters with all the different things. Yeah, you have to think that he's doing 2-3 wounds depending on the weapon he's using. And between that and the battle shock, yeah, this unit was completely disseminated. I also killed the horrors in the close combat between the clan rats and the bloodletter. Survive. I think I only have now the champion of the unit. I killed the horrors of my opponent. So yeah, there were a lot of bloodletters here, and they were crushed by my help with abomination. I add some help. I think I use D6 mortal wounds from my warlock engineer. I use the war lightning spell, or how it's called, the war bolt, or the one that he can use that this can try to make D6 wounds instead of D3 mortal wounds. And then I shoot with a pistol. So I did some wounds in shooting, and then in the help it did a lot of damage in close combat and completely destroyed. Yeah, this is from the view, so you see it's quite clear up this area. But on the other side, the Demon Prince and the Blood Clashers, as expected, they kill my Doomwheel. And yeah, I tried to use my Jezzails to destroy this bloody objective. And they again miss completely. I think I only had to do it was on 4 wounds, something like that. I miss. And then I try to kill this thing on the assault. I assault with the Jezzails because I say, okay, I don't care if I lose that. I need to pick this objective. I want to pick this objective because at this point, I think we were 2-2, something like. So he did 2 points because he take one objective. Sorry, no, I did more points. I was on 5 or something like that. I 2 points ahead because I did my objective and I killed the changeling. But if the blood letters destroy the objective there, it's going to be quite tough. And yeah, and I wanted to keep this one, but I failed. I think node is on only 1 point. And the problem is, these Demon Prince and these Blood Crashers now, they can pick this objective very easily because I will make him wounds to this objective so he can steal the objective from me. Yeah, yeah, in that side, you see, so the battle is not decided yet. Because I think I have at this moment 5 victory points, but if he picks these 2 objective, he will have 4 additional, so he's going to go to 6. Then we're going to go 6 to 5, and there are no more objectives, so I will be forced to kill the Demon Prince, or something like that. So maybe I have 6 to 4, so because I start taking the banners, and the banners also give 1 point. But I will say this was not as crashing as it looks like because he can pick easy objective now. We go into the turn 5, and this is the final turn of the battle. Yeah, the battles are played to 5 turns, and then it's decided. But here, what happened is he keep trying to hit on the token, the objective. He didn't manage to pick this objective at the end, and the thing is just 1 or 2 wounds remaining, so he didn't pick this objective by very little. And then the help it hit the blood letters, and I completely destroyed them. And here is very strange because yeah, I have 2 blood letters there, but I also killed the ones that are I don't know how far away from me because the unit was very extend on the battlefield. Yeah, this is and I guess it's legal because nothing says that you cannot pick the casualties where you want from your unit. So this is how it's looking like at the end of this was at the end of the turn 5 of the Daemons, and I killed completely the bloodletters that were here. The help it really did a very strong job here. On the other side, as expected, they assault to my Jezzails and the objective, and they kill the objective and the Jezzails. So he get 2 more points from this objective. But now I'm quite safe because I also pick the banners. So if I'm not wrong, I think I take 2 points for killing the changeling. So it's 2, 1, 2, 4, and then 3, 1 is 7. And yeah, I'm on 7, and he are on 4. So victory points. And the only victory points that remain on the battle are my warlock and the Demon Prince, and he have no more turns to do points. So here we have again at the end of the turn 5 of the Daemons, a picture. And then in my turn, I decide, okay, I move my Warlock. I will try to use the big bolt with my Warlock. I want to see if I can kill this Demon Prince to see how resilient. And then I will drop the Help It there. Because I don't risk anything. If he's killing my Help It, he's not giving victory points in any direction, and it's the last turn, so I can take this risk. What happened is the Warlock killed the Demon Prince in just one turn, so I did 6 wounds with the magic phase. With the mortal wounds, I did 6 wounds. Then the Warlock shoot the pistol and did the 3, I think it was 3 or 2, he did the remaining wounds with the pistol. So the Warlock just killed a Demon Prince of Nurgle in one round between the shooting and the hero phase. Here another picture, I think he's my heroic Warlock Engineer. And in the other side, I just move, try to pick the remaining objective, but I didn't at the end. Yeah, here. At the end, I didn't pick objective, so we will go fast. Here you see, I surround the objective. I try to kill. I think it's 1 or 2. It's a 2 if I'm not wrong. We didn't manage to pick this objective any of the armies. So final score was 10-4. 10 for the Skaven, so this time a victory. And it was very interesting. I have to say this type of scenario was very interesting. It's forcing you to spread on over. You don't go to a big melee in the middle of the battlefield. Only at the end there were some, but it's not like a super big melee in the middle of the battlefield that is happening sometimes when you don't have objective. And I find it very, very interesting to, I have to say, to play this game. So yeah, after my defeat on the first turn, on the first game, sorry, I have this victory. I'm quite happy. So 1 defeat and 1 victory for the Skaven. And that's all for this battle report. Please leave your comment below. Let me know what do you think. I have to say, yeah, as well expected, the Jezzails are not paying back the points that you put on them. Only 3 Jezzails are not that dangerous. If you remain stationary, you go on 3+3+, but if you move, you go on 4+3+, and normally this means that you do 1 double wound, so you do 2 wounds on with -2 rending. Not a huge deal. Yeah, that's all. Please leave your comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoy. And just, I'm quite curious. Do you like? What do you think about this scenario? I find it very interesting. And yeah, and give a lot of tactics there, how to spread and how to move your army. So that's all. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.